know it. Yet you cling to it as firmly as you can, gripping it harder even than your well-wrapped M1 rifle as you shift uncomfortably in the landing craft. You're hurtling toward Omaha Beach in Normandy, France. Dark smoke already covers your target. The whole world seems black, except the red flames from the burning boats nearby. You've dreaded and prayed for this day to arrive for weeks. At turns you've been stoic, ambivalent, confident, fearful. Now it's finally here, and those emotions and 20 more are exploding inside you, threatening to pierce the thin shell of your psyche. Around you, bullets ricochet off the hull of the boat. For all the landings you've practiced, there is no model for this, no precedent, no preconception to force the shattered kaleidoscope of chaotic reality surrounding you into an ordered outline. You cannot hear distinct sounds. The engines, the shells, the gunfire, they've blurred into a roaring mix, half thunder, half symphony, orchestrated by distant, angry gods. The landing craft stops. The ramp splashes down. People shout, "Go!" You blink your eyes and try to stir, only to realize you're already moving, propelled forward by a mysterious momentum, not by courage or duty or even will. 2 steps onto the ramp and you're now half swimming. You've been let off in deeper water than you thought, farther away from the beach, but not the danger. The only direction is forward, towards something both more violent and more epic than you've ever experienced. Your brain is clogged with 1,000 competing thoughts, most of them useless, some paralyzing. But one rises above all others. Who will save me if I am hit? The answer is already ashore, plunging and wading and pushing against the wind in wild waves amid mortar shells and gunfire. He has saved dozens of others this momentous day. Ray Lambert, an Army medic from Alabama. By the time the ramp of your Higgins boat goes down, he'll have been doing this for nearly a half hour. Staff Sergeant Arnold Raymond Ray Lambert is 23, an old man by the standards of this battle. He's in charge of a medical team, and this is his 3rd seaborne invasion. He previously saw action in Africa and Sicily. As difficult as those battles were, and they were among the worst of the Second World War, Normandy is a different hell. By the end of the day, some 2,000 men will be wounded or killed on Omaha Beach. Many of those will die in the wildly misnamed Easy Red, a small rectangle of sand targeted by the 16th Infantry. The fighting on Omaha will be the most horrific of the invasion, so bad that the general in charge will think seriously of retreating, a development that could bring disaster to the other beaches and the entire operation, perhaps even the war. It's Ray's job to stave off defeat by helping as many men as possible. In some ways, he was a born soldier, hunting from an early age in a time and place where it was a means of survival rather than a hobby. As a teenager, he carried a pistol in his belt to deal with unruly farmers trying to keep him from doing his job as a county veterinarian. He spent summer months chopping down trees for a lumber business. He has a well-tested middleweight's hook, honed in Army boxing rings as well as Alabama farm country. But this fighter was trained by the Army to be a medic. Selected almost by accident, he has learned the art as well as the science of battlefield medicine. The most important thing, make sure the infantrymen know you're there. That means Ray can't hide when the bullets fly. He can't dig a foxhole. He can't retreat. He can't think of himself, but rather the men he must save. By this point in the war, he's won silver and bronze stars and 2 Purple Hearts. He may be the only medic in the Army with a sharpshooter's badge. At the moment, Ray Lambert is not thinking of any of that. He hit the beach 20 minutes ago aiming to establish a station where the wounded could be triaged and receive first aid, but it was evident even before he left the landing craft that no aid station could be set up on Easy Red for quite a while. Now Ray is looking, scanning the water for men who have been hit and can't make it to shore on their own. One is clinging to an obstruction. Foolish. The German weapons are zeroed in on each. Stay there and die. Ray leaps